In 2014, when you launched your first phone, you didn't even think of India. This market was not on your radar. And here we are in 2019. You have market leadership in the premium smartphone category. You also are rolling out globally your new product, the television, in India. So what happened? How did this not wanting to launch here turn into what seems to be like a love story? Why have Indian customers shown you love?
Maybe I should start with the original thought. The original thought was, it was back in 2013, and we were looking at the smartphone market, and one company whose name I'm not going to name, they had a smartphone with the heartbeat scanner on the back. And we were looking at this and we were like, do consumers really need this? Are they going to use it every day? Or is it just something interesting to use in marketing and consumers will have no benefit from it? And we felt like the Android smartphone manufacturers, they weren't really focused on the product. And we thought that there has to be Android users out there who also want a really polished user experience when it comes to their smartphones. And that's the original idea. We just put it out into the world and just to see what happened. And I think we launched in 36 countries. It was through e-commerce, so we could sell to a lot of countries all at once. And so European Union is quite easy. Once you get into one country, you can sell to all the countries. US has relatively simple import rules. We didn't want to deal with India because we had to find a local partner. The logistics was more complicated. But little did we know that after launching, we got so much interest from here. I remember, because back in the day, everyone who worked at OnePlus had to do customer service because we just didn't have enough people. And we soon noticed that around 25% of all the customer service inquiries came from India. And this is not having sold a single phone here. It's just people asking, hey, when are you? We're one of the biggest countries for smartphones. When are you coming? When are you launching here? So that prompted us to come and see the market for ourselves. We had our first fan gathering or community event here in Bangalore. And I think around 30, 40 people showed up. And the vast majority already had our phone. So we were really surprised that...
So they bought it abroad. They bought these abroad.
Yeah, so then we started looking at the data.
Right.
And we saw that a lot of the orders we had to the US, around 6,000 orders back then, they had US shipping address, but an Indian billing address. So someone had ordered it to their friends or family in the US and then sent it back.
So you're launching this in a week in a country which has put on the record a slowing economy. We have seen consumer sentiment and consumer demand really decline sharply. This is the OnePlus TV is going to launch, get into the market just before Diwali, our big festive season. Are you anxious at all, given the context of the economy at this point?
There's always ebbs and flows in time. And like, we cannot do anything about this, so why be worried about it?
So it doesn't matter whether it's this year or next year. You've got a great product.
Sooner or later, people are gonna, if you make a good product, sooner or later, people are gonna find out. You shouldn't think too much about external factors that you can't control, because you can't control them, so why waste energy on them?